Hello, it's Suzanne from moonsongdesigns.com. Thank you for joining me. Christmas is, where are we now? About 6 weeks away. So I thought I'd better start thinking about Christmas gift packaging. But before I get to Christmas, there's a couple of birthdays. So I've made, using the gift bag punch board, I've made this little gift bag using our lovely Stampin' Up! Designer Series paper. What's this called? Floral Flourishes? And it's just lovely. This is the small gift bag. And as you can see, it's a pretty good size. I've made handles for it using the baker's twine. I've got two pieces of blue and one of white, Whisper White. It's Night of Navy, Whisper White. And I was going to plait them and it didn't work. I think I've forgotten how. So I did twist them, and then I've just put a knot every so often just to hold them in place a little. But look at these, aren't they fantastic? Lovely little pom-poms. So I thought that it would be nice to do a Christmas bag. Now this is, again, we're using the pom-poms. This is from the Candy Cane Lane Designer Series paper. Again, it's the same size, small bag, but it's slightly taller. And we've just got some little, sort of says Happy Christmas, and then some little snowflake, which is from A Flurry of Wishes. And I'll show you how to make the bag. So you need a piece of Designer Series paper, and let me just check I've got the right one, because it should be, this is 10 by 7 inches, and I will put all the dimensions on the blog. So you get 10 inches by 7 inches, yes, that's the right one. And I don't know which side to use. The Candy Cane Lane Designer Series paper, let me just grab it and show you. It is lovely. Let me just put that there so I don't get mixed up. This I think is nice. It's like gingerbread houses, and it's double-sided as always. On the back you've got Christmas puddings. These are teeny weeny little Christmas trees, so you get two different colours. Now the colours in this are Whisper White, Crumb Cake, Real Red, and Early Espresso. And on the other side of that is Stripes, so that's good for blokes. The other side of this is my favourite. It's the little candy canes in the shape of a heart, and I think it's just so sweet. Stripes with, on the other side you've got, again you've got candy cane hearts, you've got gingerbread men. It's just a beautiful, that one, that is lovely I think. It's a really lovely, there you go, it's a really lovely paper pack. And I think what I like is that it's not what you would think of as traditional Christmas colours, so it's not the red, the gold and the green. Now to make this bag we're going to be using the punch bag, the gift bag punch board. So my stylus is here. If your paper has a right or wrong way up, you need to be careful with that. And where you put it in, this will be the bottom of your bag. So if we were using, actually I don't think that does have a top or bottom really, does it? But if we were using that one for instance, you would put it that way in, so that the top of the bag stays uncut. So using, I think I like that, so we'll use this. You've got your small, medium and large score lines, and you've got your side gusset. For this bag, because we're using paper, we don't need to use this. But if you were using card, it can be a bit stiff. So you could put that score line, which will be, this is the side of your bag, and that score line and the two that make the triangle would actually mean that it would squash in, fold in better. So I'm going to start, you've got your start line here, and there's also a little pointing gadget there, because once we've done the first line we won't be able to see that start line. So make sure it's nice and tight across the back. Punch. I'm going to score the horizontal first, and then I'm going to score a side. So you slide it over and line the score line that you've made with the pointing tool. again, punch, score, and this is for a side, so you score on your small, medium and large depending on which size bag you're making. Again, slide it over, oops, do it on the side gusset, the side groove, slide it over again, but I did forget to do the horizontal. Slide it over again, punch the horizontal, and we're doing another sort of small, medium, large, so the small score line, and then slide it over once more, do another punch, and that's it, and that's the shape you will get. Oh look, that's nice and neat. It's not like me at all. Let's get them out of the way. So you've got the front, the back, the two sides, and then this is the bit obviously that you're going to stick your bag together with. So just cut that off, miter that off, and then work out where you've just put that scoring tool and fold and burnish all your score marks, score lines. And the punch board makes this a really easy thing to make. And quite quick. You could have all your paper cut, then do all your scoring, and then all your folding and burnishing, and really, really quick and easy. And you get a really neat finish. Using snail for this because my fuse has gone a bit doolally. So, first of all, on the thin strip, I've got any at the top, hang on, a little bit at the top, there you go, and then I think the best way of doing it is not just to fold it flat, but it's just to make sure that everything's matched up. So if I can, get my fingers to work properly, match that up at the top, then just feed it along and batch your bag, and it will fold in like that. So I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive on the two side flaps here, just at the right way up, just at the edges like that, and the same here, just to give it a tiny bit more strength, and then just fold those in, and then on the outside of that like that, and just make sure they're straight, put it down flat, and then I like to use my bone folder. If I can't get my hand in, I'd use my bone folder just to make sure everything's stuck really well, and you get a really lovely neat finish. And that's your bag. If it bulges slightly, just ease it, and there you go. So I need some pom-pom, and these work really well because they're whisper white. You've got the whisper white in the paper, and just sort of, and for this I'm going to use Tombow. I just find that it holds really nicely, and if you don't put too much on, you know, just little dots. Oops, gone on my paper, but that's why I use my grid paper, because you're not getting a messy desk. And then I'm just going to get rid of that because I'm going to get the bag in it. There we go. Bring that back. That missed the bin. Bring that back. Decide where you're going to put it, but put the glue side down. It's always helpful. And then just hold it in place whilst you just get it into position. And I'll try to get it fairly straight. And the thing with Tombow is it does, I've got glue on my thumb, it gives you a bit of wiggle room. So you do have time to move things. There we go. So you've got not very straight pom-pom line. That's better. That's much better. And actually I've gone and put it where I've got that dodgy score line. Never mind. It's on the back of my bag as well. Okay, so the bag I'm going to fasten with the little, there they are, these, fantastic, love these. So just push that in and hold it, and there you are, it keeps it closed. Now, the sentiment I put on this is just a very straightforward Merry Christmas and the snowflake. So, bit of card, quite a lot of card. My Versamark. So I'm going to do, oops, both. This is a B block, and this is just the Merry Christmas sentiment. And then the snowflakes. Now, the snowflakes are, it's a dual stamp, so you get two on the one. But do you know what? I've been using these quite a lot for decorating things, so that's fine. And then you've got your, I'm stamping it in white, I'm heat embossing it in white. So you've got your heat embossing powder, bring this back, and then just tip off the excess. That's better. And then pop it back in its tub. There we go. And the heat tool is over by the cat, so just bear with me a second. And I'm standing today because cat is in chair and cats don't like to be moved, so bear with me. There you go. And the two punches I'm using, let's put the lid on the Versamark. I'm using the snowflake punch, and I'm using the curly label punch. I need to make the card a bit smaller. So let me just do the snowflakes first. Hang on. Just line it up carefully. There you go. Two snowflakes. And then with this, again, line it up, punch it out. So what I did, which one shall I use? Hang on, I've lost my bag. Now on the other one I used the large snowflake. Let's punch a hole first. Problem is I can never get it out. So you've got your little hole. And we've got our linen thread, which for this is perfect because it's natural. So we're going to use the large one again, or should we use the small one? No, we're going to use the large one again. I need the small one for the next project, so that's perfect. And again, I think I'm probably putting it in the wrong place, aren't I? This is this is from Stampin' Up. This is the smallest of the handheld punches, which I think is a sixth of an inch. So, just going to get that snowflake out of the way. Put it through the hole that you've made in the snowflake. So I'm just going to stick my little finger through there so I don't pull it all through again. Right through the hole, then put it in that way. Or you could do it like that. So I'm going to take off the clip, pop it through there, tie it, not too tight because I think it needs a little bit of movement, and if it's too tight the snowflake tends to sit over the sentiment too tightly and you can't read it. That should do. And then pop it back on our bag. Hang on. That's not right. What have I done? Hang on. Hold on a minute. Oh, that's better. There you are. And I'm going to just get rid of these straggly bits. That's where I need my fabric scissors, I think. So there you go. Envelope punch board. One gift for a birthday, and two ready for Christmas. And that's that. Okay, well, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.